I was having a conversation with someone the other day and they asked me a very simple question. Why does long form content matter inside of my business? I told them long form content is by far the most profitable, the best, and like the clear and obvious thing that you have to start doing inside of your business. And I figured a lot of you guys probably have the same question that my buddy had, who I had a lot of really interesting insights into. So I figured to just go ahead and record a video telling you everything that I told him. And now that he started doing it in less than 30 days, he's already started to see results. So I'm just going to give you everything that I told him. All right, here is rule number one when it comes to long form content that I think most people completely forget and don't fully understand. Views don't matter. When you are in B2B, so when you are in high ticket sales, selling products over $1,000, you really don't need to convince very many people to buy your products. That means the amount of people who are even interested in seeing your videos is significantly smaller. That then means the amount of people that you have to allow to go through your funnel, from seeing your video and watching your content to going down your content funnel to watch more of your videos, building trust, eventually going to your website or landing page and then booking a call with you, those numbers are dramatically smaller. In B2B businesses, we're talking about a couple hundred every single month. So you not going viral and people not caring about your videos because you don't have thousands of views, it really doesn't matter because you're not trying to convince that many people. As a matter of fact, if we ever looked at the numbers inside of your market, I would bet that most of the people in the world that are interested in the problem that you solve is not that big. So that makes your YouTube channel significantly smaller. So if your content is good, if it stands out to the people that matters, you instantly make a cash cow machine, which leads directly into my next point. YouTube is the only way to evergreenly grow your business. Now, what does that mean? If you think about basically any content in the world, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit even, these platforms have very, very small life cycles. I mean, just think about the amount of videos that we've seen go viral in the last few weeks that, to be honest, most people have already forgot about. It's because these content cycles, especially with the emergence of TikTok, now have cycles that are less than 7 days. YouTube, because it's connected to Google, now is the emerging platform for long form or evergreen content. I have clients and I personally have YouTube videos that I posted several months, if not years ago, that literally still make me money to this day. And I only took 10 minutes to record the video to begin with, and they have made me several thousands of dollars. This is not rocket science. YouTube videos have a life cycle of sometimes up to 5 years after the initial video is posted. So what does that mean for you? That means in your niche, in your target audience, if you solve a problem that a lot of people are not talking about and a lot of people do not have a solution for, you record that inside of a YouTube video, post it, title it correctly, do your SEO, do your captions correctly. You then create an evergreen cycle of now when anytime somebody Googles your problem, you give yourself the opportunity to pop up on the first page of Google for literal years in some cases. You end up creating a money-making machine, not because you did anything fancy, not because you had a crazy lighting setup, not because you spent a bunch of money on a cool camera, for no other reason than the fact that you solved a very specific problem that a lot of people did not even know to solve. All right, here's the thing that is usually tough for most of my B2B friends to swallow. People generally do not care about your offer. Now, I know Hormozy has went crazy and made you think that you have the best offer in the world. Truth be told, your offer does matter, but when people are making a buying decision, they make a buying decision off of emotion first and then logic second. That naturally means your offer is the second most important buying decision that someone has. The first most important thing is the emotion. It's you, it's the salesperson, it's the environment of the company. It is if someone knows, likes, and then trusts you. So if somebody doesn't know you, someone doesn't like you, and if someone does not trust you, all of them together at the same time, they are much more adverse to making a buying decision. What YouTube allows you to do is if you just watch, some of my clients have videos that are literally an hour long, right? But let's just go and stand up a 10-minute video. If somebody just watched a 10-minute video of you talking, where in that 10-minute video, you solved their exact problems, you showed off your personality, you talked through systems, things in place that you've solved and figured out that other people have not, what you just gave yourself the opportunity to do is creating a funnel where people are able to know, like, and trust you without you ever having to get on a sales call with them. That means the initial first 10, 15 minutes of a sales call is a little awkward. People are thinking to leave. People are asking, is this guy a scam? Well, it doesn't happen anymore. You just created a system. You just create a funnel where people are able to buy into you. I have a client that literally just closed a $10,000 deal and never got on a sales call. Like, he never talked to the person who paid him $10,000. He never had to. He has, for that client, we've been posting since November, and I want you to check it out because I have a YouTube video about it. For November with this particular client, when the person went through to like go close and was making the decision, he had enough content on his YouTube channel where somebody was able to know, like, trust him, and they understood he is the best person in the world at solving my actual individual problem. So let me just pay this guy. I don't need to talk to a sales call. I don't need to do all of these other things. I need you to understand that when YouTube content is done right, you can create a formula, right? Like a sequence where people are able to buy into you, sometimes without ever even talking to you. Because remember, we are always targeting from the buyer's perspective. You didn't talk to the buyer, but the buyer feel like that they talked to you. Because if they're watching your content, and if you're answering questions, sometimes before the buyer even has the question, they already understand you're an industry expert that knows what the heck they're talking about. And more than likely, if I can get them on my team, they can not only help me solve the problems that I see, they can help me solve the problems that I don't see. You end up creating a value matrix where people who want to pay you are able to trust you way quicker, way faster, and more than anything without you doing the most work. YouTube is literally like the biggest hack in the world. And where YouTube plays a role inside of your content formula is honestly one of two things. I've explained these several times before, so I won't dive super deep into it. I have several other videos on my channel that does this, but they play a role in your inbound and your outbound marketing. What you want to do whenever you are growing specifically a B2B business is put together a inbound funnel, as in a funnel where when somebody knows who you are, they are able to consume more content about you and your business. This could not be more simple to understand, but most people just don't do it. When somebody wants to find out about you and they Google your name, whenever they Google your business, make it so that things pop up that they can consume. Generally, blog posts and obviously other social media posts, which we've already talked about in this video, don't have a long life cycle, so they don't matter as much. YouTube is by far the best place to do this because you want people to spend the most time with you as you can. Once you put together a very solid inbound marketing funnel, like for example, a YouTube channel, when you start to do outbound marketing, or the outbound marketing that you're already doing becomes 10 times more effective because, like I just said, you create the funnel for people to be able to know, like, and trust you. But that only matters once you start putting this inbound marketing funnel together and then putting an outbound marketing funnel together, so that when you spend ads dollars or run cold emails or do sales calls, more people will naturally have the question, who the heck is this person? Who the heck is this business? You have a way for them to be able to answer the question long before you ever go into your pitch or before you ever go into the invoice. Literally the best thing that you can do for your business. I don't know why people aren't doing it, but I don't know. Maybe they'll just lose money and you'll understand more how to make it. So like I said, long form content and B2B success has a humongous role inside of your business. And if you need help developing some of this stuff, learning some of my sales funnels, literally just watch any of the other videos on my channel. And if you want personal one-to-one help, click the first link down below. See you in the next one. Peace.